Good morning, everyone. Welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. My name is Kim Christopherson, and are you ready for a whole lot of fun stuff going on today for What's New Wednesday? I like to think that you need to strap on those seatbelts, folks, because we got a lot to talk about, a lot to cover, and you may want to take some notes too. There's a lot going on at Kimberbell. I can't wait to talk all about it. Good morning, Shirley from Lockport, Illinois, and Penny. Good morning, Kim and Susan Snyder. Always good to see you too, Susan. Who else do we have here? Chime on in. Let me know where you're from as we start this What's New Wednesday. Here we go. Deb and Deborah from Granbury, Texas, my friend, Deborah White. Nice to see you. Barb Laxon, always good to see you from Wisconsin. Chris Hill, Melanie Call, Rose from Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Lisa, Suzette, Patricia from Alabama, Devon from Indiana, and Pam. Pam, she says she's new here. Welcome, Pam. Happy to have you. You're in good company, I should say. Good morning, Peggy and Roxana, Linda and Barbara, and the list goes on. All right. Oh, yay. Susan says she's working on Sweet Land of Liberty as I talk. That is awesome. Okay, so like I said, strap on those seatbelts. We got a lot to cover today, and I got my notes right here, ready to go. Anyway, you may have joined me last week for What's New Wednesday. I was in Vegas at a trade show. It was called the VDTA trade show, and I was able to meet a lot of shop owners there, some that I've known for years and some that were brand new to Kimberbell. So, I just have to say thank you to all of you Bellas and fellas out there that share Kimberbell with your shops and say, hey, are you interested in bringing this in? I'd love to, support you in this. And I had quite a few shops that came up and said, it was one of my customers that told me about Kimberbell, that I should come over and meet you and bring stuff in. So yay for that. Thank you so much. It was sure a lot of fun. It was a crazy busy week because we have not had trade shows for 2 years. But it was good to reconnect with them and find out what's going on in a store near you. So as part of that What's New Wednesday from Vegas, I showed the new Cup of Cheer quilt. Woo-woo! That was really fun to show off there to those shop owners and to show you your first look at it. Of course, mark your calendars for Wednesday, the 25th of May. I'm going to be doing a lot more up close pictures, images. Andrew, he's going to get real up close and personal with that video camera on the quilt so that you can see all the extra details. May 25th is when it will all be shown in its beautiful colors and everything. You can't quite get that at a trade show. So join me for that. But in the meantime, I have a couple pictures that I want to show you. And if you want to get another quick look at Cup of Cheer at a quilt shop coming this June, I believe, take a look at last week's What's New Wednesday because there's a whole lot to share with you there. So let me show you a few images real quick. There it is. Oh, isn't it so pretty? Oh, it's so pretty. But the pictures don't do it justice, you guys. And if you saw What's New Wednesday last week, you know what I'm talking about because once you see the up close pictures and how interactive the quilt is and how special this really can be, you're just going to have to have it. I know some people that said, well, one lady in particular that I know, she has 8 children, 8 kids, bless her. And she said, well, I've got to make 8 of them. I'm like, are you serious? 8? That is a labor of love and then some, right? But she's going to make 8 of them because she wants each of those families to have one of these heirloom style quilts. I have 3 kids and I'm just going to pick my favorite child. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see how far we get, right? But kind of fun. And what was really cool for me, and I think for all of you, is to find out what some of your favorite blocks were from what I showed last week on What's New Wednesday. And here's a couple comments that caught my eye, because what it did for people is it brought back nostalgia, right? So many of the features, the different blocks on the quilt brought back those memories. And I grabbed a couple of screenshots of some. Laura, she says, I was not going to buy this quilt. I have Wish You a Merry Christmas and Jingle All the Way ready to hang this year. I don't really need another Christmas quilt to hang. Nope, don't need it. But I pre-ordered Cup of Cheer. It's so stinking cute. I love all the interactive elements. What drew my attention was the tree to add ornaments to and the station wagon. We had a beige one in the 80s when my kids were little. Thank you, Laura, for mentioning that. You know, I'm right there with you, Laura. And I think a lot of people would think, do I really need another Christmas quilt? Yeah. Yes, this is your answer. Yes, you do. Because this is different than anything you've seen out there. It will truly become an heirloom type of quilt. Shops are taking pre-orders now. So find a shop that's doing that. Or if your shop isn't, let them know that you'd love to have them bring it in. And they can call us at Kimberbell. Here's another one that brought back memories. Patricia said that she loved the Red Mitten. It brings back memories of my grandmother. She lived in Detroit and we lived in Salt Lake City. She sent 6 red mittens made of felt with a $5 bill, which was a large amount back then, for each of my brothers and sisters one Christmas. Patricia, I love that quilt and that specific block brought back that memory. Thank you for sharing it. So, whole lot going on with Cup of Cheer. Find a shop that is doing it. Now, let's talk about Show and Tell with Kimberbell. You know, I like to scour the Bellas and Fellas Facebook page and find a few things that you guys are working on, and I want to share them with you because it's always an inspiration for all of us, right? So you guys have been working madly on Sweet Land of Liberty. Actually, 2 different kinds of quilts there's lots of buzz going on about those on Facebook right now. Ruth says she just finished her pillow. This is the Sweet Land of Liberty pillow and her Spring Showers quilt. Ruth, you have been busy. Oh my goodness. But both are just so stinking cute, as I like to say, right? Becky says she's so happy with her newest pillow. She added her own touch because that's what she does, and I love it. I love that you use like the felt flowers from Spring Showers and put it into that block with the hat. I can tell that she got that block from the hat from Kimberbell 4th of July, Volume 1. It's in the Kimberbell vault if you're interested in those designs. So she did a combo of Sweet Land of Liberty and a few other extras. This one from Radine says 4 and no more for now. She says the Sweet Land of Liberty was fun to make. She purchased the kit and then realized she had enough fabric to make a few more as gifts. Radine, I want to be your friend, right? Anyway, she has all sorts of fun different embellishments like the cork and then the leather to make it look like fondant. I got a couple of up close pictures too, Radine. I love how she shares the background quilting for this little patchwork block. Of course, this is from Kimberbell's background quilting files that are available as a separate download. But look at how cool that geometric quilting, star block quilting, looks in those patch squares. Then she used cork from, she said she got the idea from Spring Showers for that flower pot. And she used the white leather for the fondant look. She also then quilted multiple borders. We've talked about this in our sew-alongs that, you know, you can certainly quilt one border at a time, but heavens, if you're making 4, quilt them all at the same time, right? All in the same hoop. So thanks for sharing that. And then I loved her very full design wall. Looks like you were going in assembly line fashion there. And boy, what a sight to see. Thank you for sharing those pictures. Cheryl said that she was finally done with her quilt, and she also added that she used designs from both Sweet Land of Liberty and a Kimberbell 4th of July Volume 1, which is in the vault. And take a closer look here. of how that wall hanging turned out. Isn't it beautiful? And I love that she used a combination and turned it into a wall hanging instead of a pillow. All right. Sherry said that she finished this. She said she was a little slow going because she had fractured her thumb. And so she's grateful for those 2 thumbs. Sherry, I hope those thumbs are feeling better and that you're feeling better. But boy, that did turn out cute. And I see a little peek of another Kimberbell quilt in the background, which is Red, White, and Bloom. If you haven't done that one, be sure to check it out. All right. Kathy finished this and she said that she always loves learning something new. You are awesome, Kathy. Thank you for sharing that. Cindy said that she loved that the quilting was visible. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that, Cindy. All those background quilting files for Sweet Land of Liberty, but can be used for anything, as you know, can be found at kimberbell.com under background quilting. Barbara, my friend, she says that she made 3 here. Wow. She said they were fun and easy designs, and she made each one just a little bit different. She moved the blocks around. Thank you for sharing that, Barbara. You go, girl. And Roberta, I love that, just sitting there on that rocking chair. It's perfect and looks so good. So thank you for sharing that, everyone. Here's a few other random ones that I thought, oh gosh, that's cute. And that's a blast from the past. Rosemary, she says that she did the May Cuties table topper from volume 1. You know what that means. If there's a volume 1, just saying, you never know when volume 2 may come out. I'm not going to say anymore. Rosemary, thank you for sharing that. Again, that's in Kimberbell Cuties Volume 1, where you're going to get 12 different table topper patterns. Thank you for sharing. Patricia, Over the Edge applique for spring and summer tea towels. Doesn't that just scream happiness right there? I want those hanging in my kitchen. Every time I would see those would definitely make me smile. And as you can see, they literally are over the edge. All of these projects I'm sharing with you, all the designs can be found at your favorite quilt shop. Here's one from Tina. She says she finally finished her first bench pillow. Tina, your first? Wow, that is quite the pillow to start out with. Look at that cute patchwork watermelon. I'm so impressed, Tina. You keep going on those for sure. All right, you're doing spring showers, you're doing all kinds of things. It's just fun to see it all. Okay, loved this because of what she says here. So Lori, she says, this is the last project I have to complete from the winter 2021 Bellabox. So here's a little idea of the kinds of things you can find in Bellaboxes, right? This is from 2021. She says she changed up the last border to match her decor. Love it. The question is this: do I try clear blue tiles method or do the easy thing and stitch in the ditch? So what I loved is that, first of all, in that Bellabox came files to try the clear blue tiles method. We wanted people to give it a whirl, right? To try it out. And they got a clear blue tile in that Bellabox, and then they got some exclusive quilting designs that came in there. And so I thought, okay, hopefully people are going to chime in and say, definitely try clear blue tiles. So I have to, and they did. They absolutely did. So what I loved is that one of the members of our team posted this and said, you got this. You're going to love CBT's, clear blue tiles. If you have any questions, check out our YouTube channel. We have several helpful tutorials, which is true. We got lots of tutorials for this. And then Lori responded and she says, you are so right. It was easy peasy and it looks great. Now to the binding. Now this is where it gets really fun, guys. She tried it out. She enjoyed it. Are you ready to see the results? I saw this just posted this morning and I had to grab it. Lori says, last night I posted that I was thinking about trying out the clear blue tiles on my Bellabox project. I love the results so much I made two more today. Let's see, with red, white, and bloom fabric and random red scraps that were just waiting for a project. I really enjoyed quilting these. You guys, she made 3 of these table toppers, all pieced in the hoop, quilted in the hoop, and finished them, it looks like in a day. So impressive, Lori. Thank you for sharing that. So everyone, Thank you for sharing. That's So and Tell with Kimberbell this week. You can always post your pictures, share your successes, right? We all love to be inspired by them. Go to Kimberbella's and Fella's page on Facebook. This is different than our main Facebook page that you're at right now. And join in the fun. We'd love to have you. So keep posting those pictures and I'll choose more for next week, right? Okay, next up on the list, we've got some new things in the vault and on background quilting. So let me show you real quick here what you can find in the vault starting today. Quilt labels, you're asking for more of them, and we have them coming, and they're so beautifully designed to match with the specific projects. So since the 2 Scoops bench pillow just came out this week, it's being sent to shops now. It started last week being sent. This week it's continuing to be sent. If a shop was on auto ship, they got it last week. Some are still continuing to get them this week. Please be patient with your shops. They are trying to get that out as fast as they can to you, and they're doing a great job. But you want to be ready for when you stitch that pillow and you want to label it, right? So now you have 2 options. You get them both in the same download. It says sweetly stitched for or sweetly stitched by, and then you can personalize that pillow. I love the idea of being able to, put your name on it or who it's for and who made it, and also the date. I think I'm always going to remember when I made something, but let me tell you, it doesn't happen. I have projects from years ago. Let's be honest. I have projects from 6 months ago, and I'm thinking, when did I do that? Oh, I should have labeled it. So that would be my recommendation. Get yourself a quilt label, download that today, and personalize it. All right. So that is available under digital downloads at kimberbell.com. Let's look at what's new in the background quilting area of kimberbell.com. It's mother, mommy, mama, ma. Isn't that sweet? I think that would be so fun to create something special for the mothers in our life. And there's going to be all kinds of new family themed ones, background quilting designs coming up in the next few months. So check it out. That is brand new as of today at kimberbell.com. All right, guys, let's see what is next. Again, don't forget 2 Scoops is still, it's either there or on its way, and fabric kits don't arrive to shops until the first week of May. So again, please be patient with your shops. They're going to pull it all together. The fabric kits come from a different source than Kimberbell. So many shops will wait till they get the fabric kits and the patterns, and then they send it out to you your way. And we cannot wait to see your 2 Scoops bench pillow. If you have not purchased that yet on pre-order or whatever, it's not too late. It is not too late. Find a shop that is doing that, or contact your shop and ask, hey, are you doing 2 Scoops? I would love to be a part of that, right? Okay, next. I told you there was a lot to go over. The next thing I want to share with you is the Digital Dealer Exclusives project for May. Can you believe we're almost into May? This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Digital Dealer Exclusives. This is something that you register, you do it through a shop that is hosting Digital Dealer Exclusives. But if you have a shop near you or not, it's digital, and we have a process set up for getting those files to you. And then the shops teach classes, and it's a win-win for all of us. It's just awesome because no matter where you live, you can participate. And it's not too late to get designs that started in January, February, March, April, or now May. May will start, again, May 1st is when it first becomes available, but it does depend on when your shop is hosting the class. You may get your design files maybe the day before. It's just up to the shop to determine that. Okay, so look how cute. Okay, there's more sizes in this, but here's a couple of samples. Look at that. You're one in a melon. Do you guys remember when we did the fruit stand hot pads, and it had all these chenille designs on it? Well, there certainly wasn't a watermelon, and people loved that. So it comes in a variety of sizes. It's chenilled, as you can see. We put some little black buttons on it. This would be the cutest. Yes, a hot pad, but I am thinking more a decorative hot pad, you know, something cute to hang in your kitchen. It could be, a mug rug. It could be a quilt block in of itself. What if you made a whole bunch of these and put them into a big, table runner, quilt, whatever it may be? Find a shop that is doing these because that is the only way you can get digital dealer exclusives. This is the one for May. As you know, in April, we did this one, this pocket pillow. In March, we did this one, Spring is in the Air. In February, we did the pineapple trapunto pouches. So cute. And in January, we did the bunny ears. But the good news is, it's never too late to get any of those previous ones. All right? So find digital dealer exclusives at a shop that's participating, and they can get all those designs and everything else going forward sent your way. All right? Okay, now what's next? You're asking about it. Lots of questions coming up right now as we speak about the new Me Time and the Bellabox. So, yes, we're going to talk about it. And you will have so many questions, I'm sure. You have to realize, and you know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. But anytime there's something brand new, there are lots of questions. Totally understandable, okay? So please keep asking your questions. We're happy to help answer any of them. But there's also some really great resources already created on the web that can also help answer maybe those frequently asked questions. All right. So I know, I know you're being really patient and learning all the ins and outs and the details. And trust me, we will share all of it with you. Today, for the next few minutes, I'm going to share more about the Bellabox. But I also want to start out by talking about, again, the Me Time umbrella, because there's some confusion there. Again, very understandable. So I'm going to try to help explain it a little bit better. And as we go along, you'll be like, I get it. I get it. Understandable, right? So Me Time is what we would call a brand, right? Kimberbell is the parent company, if you will. Okay, we're the parent company, but so say Kimberbell's right here as the parent company. It breaks off into two divisions, two different brands. Kimberbell is still there and still exists and still does everything we want Kimberbell to do. What you've expected from Kimberbell, what you've come to see from Kimberbell, and all sorts of really great ideas for future Kimberbell. That does not change. Over here is Me Time. It's a separate brand, okay? So Kimberbell, let's go back to Kimberbell. Kimberbell brand. That's like all the quilts and the fabrics and the bench pillows and the embellishments and the digital dealer exclusives. And what else? We have events, Kimberbell events, okay? All of that still is here with Kimberbell. And a whole lot more coming. We're not slowing down, okay? And it's all like stuff that shops carry, and it's all this goodness that you expect from Kimberbell. That still exists, still going strong, all the things. Over here is a new brand. This brand, Me Time, which you probably know by now, stands for Machine Embroidery Time, right? This one over here is about subscription box experiences. Okay, this is something that is about a curated grouping of boxes that you can choose from to subscribe to, and they're all at different prices. They're at different, they have different offerings. Some will be monthly, some are twice a year. I'm going to get to that here in just a minute, but it's separate, okay? But this house over here, the Me Time house, we'll call it, that is something that has its own website, has its own Facebook page, has its own Instagram page, has its own YouTube channel. They're different brands. All right. But because Me Time houses subscription boxes, it makes sense to put the Bellabox sold through that brand. Does that help? Okay, so let me show you a few things. I'm not going to show you what's in the box, not yet at least, but I will say that you will know no longer is the Bellabox a surprise. Okay, just want to get that out there. If you want it to be a surprise, you probably want to get off social media completely. All right. The Bellabox is not a surprise anymore. We will reveal all the contents to you, okay, before you decide to purchase. All right. Okay. So let's put our Me Time hat on, right? The Me Time hat, the house, the umbrella, whatever you want to call it, the overseas subscription boxes houses a few different boxes right now. One, the very first one is the Bellabox. Okay. This box, full of goodness. All right. This one is full of fabric kits and embellishments, a collectible pin, a tool. There's like all kinds of things that's in this Bellabox. There's like 5 to 6 different projects with their kits. There's additional, anywhere from 3 to 6, depending on the type of project it is. An additional 3 to 6 bonus projects that you get digitally. All of that's included in the Bellabox. All right. Okay, so let's set aside the Bellabox real quick, because under the Me Time brand, there's 2 more subscriptions that are going to that you might possibly want. You could get this and the 2 others, or you could choose which one you want. It's up to you. Okay. The next one I want to share with you is a box called Perfectly Pieced. Again, it's under the Me Time brand. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. Can I just show? There's nothing in here, but just look at how it's going to make you smile when you open it, right? This is Perfectly Pieced. I'm not going to talk too much about this one today, because it would be better for me to invite a special guest on. Let's do it in 2 weeks, shall we? 2 weeks. I'll tell you why we can't do it next week. In 2 weeks, I will have a special guest come on from the Me Time brand and talk to us about Perfectly Pieced. All the details. All right. You can find many of those details right now at metimedelivered.com. And I think our team is putting that in the chat. Okay. So you're going to find some pictures. You're going to find more details. You're going to find lists of what it includes. You're going to find pricing. We're not trying to keep any of that a secret. Okay. We're an open book. There's some things we keep back because it builds the excitement, the anticipation, and we want to share it all with you in good time, right? But it's all there if you want to go look at it, okay? This is a second option. Could you do this and this? Yes. Could you do this only? Yes. Could you do this only? Yes. It's all up to you. All right. Third option. We're going to set that aside. Collectible Christmas. Notice it's in more of an envelope style. Okay. Again, a delivered option to your door. Okay. This we will not talk about until a few months down the road, because this doesn't come out until the fall. So we're going to give it all its due time, right? But just know that me time is what houses these 3 subscriptions and possibly more in the future, okay? All with the machine embroiderer in mind. We know that everyone has different tastes and likes, and something's gonna appeal to one person, and some people it's not gonna appeal to the other. We get it, we understand it. So that's why we give you options. All right. So within these subscriptions, you have a couple of options as well. You have what we would call a doorstep. Some of them have a doorstep option or a digital option. All right. So now let's talk that. Doorstep digital. Again, this is explained on the website and on a blog post. In fact, can the Kimberbell team put the blog post link in there that Jenny just wrote about the difference? This will also help answer a lot of questions. Okay, so digital and doorstep is what we're talking now. Bellabox is a doorstep option. That means all the projects come in the box and it's delivered to your door. All right. These two right now, here we go. Collectible Christmas and Perfectly Pieced. There is a doorstep option and there's a digital option. Okay. Obviously, the doorstep is going to be a little more expensive, right? Because there's projects in there. There's printed instructions in there. There's like fabrics in there. Those kinds of things will be a doorstep option. But maybe you don't like the fabric that we chose for that particular month. Okay. You'll know what the fabric looks like before you buy it. We're not keeping anything a secret. You'll know. So if you don't like the fabric that month, then, or if you think, I'm just going to choose my own fabrics, no problem. You subscribe to the digital option. It's going to be less money. And all of these are different price levels, okay, to appeal to you and your budget, right? Your likes, your interests, your budget. We get it. So there will be digital and doorstep for both of these. This one, doorstep. All right. Now, if you are, another question that came up that I saw. If you are subscribed to the Bellabox, and we'll talk about what subscribed means. But when you are subscribed to the Bellabox, you will at various times also have the ability to purchase digital files of past Bellabox designs. They will not be the most recent Bellabox designs. In fact, it has to be over a year old for it to be available as a digital file. All right. And this was really to help. Initially, it was all about helping our international customers also receive these projects, right? Shipping internationally is very cost prohibitive for our international friends. And we heard that and understand that. And we're trying to find ways to reach them and give them a really good machine embroidery experience without having to pay for a box. So therefore, a digital version of past boxes is available for anyone who is subscribed to the Bellabox. All right. So just know it's not like, oh, now it's all open for you and you're going to have all those things. No, you will purchase them at different times when you're subscribed. Okay. Yeah. If anyone from Kimberbell wants to help explain that a little bit more in writing, that would be awesome. Anyway, so there's that. Another question I saw come up about how to get the shops involved. Great question. Shops, there are shops who want to participate. We've given all shops the opportunity that if they want to participate in this, they absolutely can. This is something that they'll be talking more about with you too, if they would like to, and they have affiliate links. So please support your local quilt shop or your favorite quilt shop online. They would love your business. We love to support them. And Me Time is still a separate brand from Kimberbell. But if shops would like to participate in Me Time, and we would welcome that, then they will get a commission for you clicking through their shop link. Okay, so please support them. We are grateful for them. We want to still find ways to support each other with this new brand. And Kimberbell stuff doesn't change in the shop channel. That's the way it is, and will be. Me Time is a little bit different, but we still have found ways to reach those customers, or to help those shops to participate. All right. Okay. So let me think. What other questions before I show you some sneak peeks of the Bellabox? The word subscription. Let's talk about that for a minute. A lot of people have been confused about, well, you're saying you're subscribing to Me Time or you're subscribing to a box. Are there extra fees? Do you pay for a subscription and the box, all those things? And I go, oh, let me make sure we make this clear, okay? And we'll continue to educate for sure. But subscription means that once you are subscribed to a particular box, you would have to be subscribed to this, you'd have to be subscribed to this, you'd have to be subscribed to this. Whichever one you choose, or all three, or whatever you want. Maybe it's none at all, okay? Whichever one you choose to subscribe to, that word just means that you are guaranteed to get that box. That's good news, right? That means that people don't have to scramble to get something and hope it doesn't sell out, right? Now, obviously, there are limited numbers of boxes we can have. We cannot just have millions, 30 million boxes. Obviously, we're not that like that. But we cannot have just an endless supply of boxes. So yes, you have to be subscribed to get the box. And if that subscription becomes full, because there literally are no more boxes to subscribe to, then you would be put on a wait list, okay? Because here's the other good news. You could subscribe, but you can also skip a month or cancel at any time. So say, for example, you are leaving for the winter, right? Let's talk about our Arizona friends, right? And you're leaving for the summer, and you're snowbird or a sunbird, right? You're leaving and you want to skip that month's box. Not a problem. You would log into your account at Me Time Delivered, and it's a simple series of clicks that you would say skip that month. You're still subscribed, but you can skip without any penalties, okay? There's no subscription fee. I got to make that clear. There's been questions. Is there a subscription fee? There's not a fee. You just pay for the box that you want when it's ready to ship. All right? So, I'm trying to think how to make that more clear. You can skip anytime, you can cancel anytime. All right? I'm trying to look at the questions. Do you prepay? No. You will know when the Bellabox is ready to go, or any of these other boxes, subscriptions. We will always show you before it comes out what it is, what's included, and then that's when you decide, yes, I want it, and I'm already subscribed, right? Or no, I don't. And there's a time period when you have to cancel, but it's very easily laid out for you. It's in a very easy process to click, cancel or skip. And so you have nothing to lose. You didn't pay a subscription fee. You're purchasing the boxes, the specific boxes that you want. we're trying to make it really easy for you. All right. And not complicated. And you will see through, as things start to happen with this over the next few weeks, it'll be a lot more clear. All right. Someone asked about the pricing of the Bellabox. The pricing of the Bellabox is different than the pricing on these. You can find all of that at Me Time Delivered. The price did go up a little bit, and that's because of something we all know, inflation. It's an unfortunate thing. I would much rather have not increased the price at all. Of course, I like things as low as they can be, right? But there's also a lot of employees to be paid and work behind the scenes and products to be sourced and shipping. And so therefore, it's kind of like the sign of the times, right? Prices are increasing in the grocery store and at the gas pump and you name it. They also have to increase a little bit through your purchases too. And that's just something that we can't control. And I wish I could. But the thing is, you're going to get so much value out of this. When you think about 6 projects with their kits, this one particularly has, this next box has 6 projects. And the bonus designs, I believe it also has 6 bonus designs. When you put that all into with full color instructions and the extra goodies that come in it, you'll see the value and you'll go, okay, that makes sense. It's going to be a heavy box, therefore shipping had to increase a little bit as well. We increased it by $5 from the last time we shipped. And so that's why it is what it is, right? And I think we can all just, understand it. Is it for everyone? It may not be, but we hope that you'll see that if you subscribe to it and get it, that the value will be there and you're not going to be surprised in the least of what's included. All right. Okay. Oh, let's see. What else can I answer? The Bellabox goes on sale May 4th. You know what that is? That is next Wednesday, you guys. And you can click through and subscribe. Now, you may be thinking, but I already bought a Bellabox. Am I already on this list? You're not, because remember, 2 brands, and the Bellabox used to be under the Kimberbell name. It's now under the Me Time house, right? So go to Me Time Delivered, and that's where you would purchase it starting May 4th. But in the meantime, if you just want to get notices, emails, find out more about this program and this new brand, sign up for our emails. Nothing can be purchased right now. Nothing can be subscribed to right now. It doesn't start until May 4th. All right? Okay, Melanie says, when does the Bellabox ship? Happy Mother's Day to me. Yeah, that would make a great Mother's Day gift, right? It doesn't ship until June, but certainly what I would say, Melanie, is you can tell your family to make yourself a gift tag that says, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. A Bellabox is coming your way, right? Yeah, that would make a really good gift. All right. Yeah, everyone's saying it's Star Wars Day. Yes, that's a good way to remember it. May the 4th be with you, right? Again, you'll subscribe May 4th. And once you've subscribed, you're guaranteed to get it. You're guaranteed to get it. Yeah. But if you see it on May 4th, because we're going to show you on May 4th, and you don't like it, it's not your cup of tea, it's okay. You can skip it and you'll still be guaranteed for the next box. Isn't that awesome? It's a good mesh of a lot of ideas that have come our way since doing Bellaboxes. And I think it's going to make a lot of people happy. All right. Okay. So next Wednesday for What's New Wednesday, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to I might not be in my sewing room. We'll just say that, okay? We're actually going to reveal the contents of the Bellabox. And if you've been following along on social media or even on our Me Time pages, you'll know that the new Bellabox theme is French Market. Oh my gosh. I told you a few weeks ago when you were asking about the Bellabox, I said, oh, it's beautiful. I couldn't tell you what the theme was then, but it was beautiful. And it sure is. Let me show you a couple teaser videos. You're not going to really see anything in them because, it's all to the build up for next week. But this kind of gives you a little feel for what you might find in the Bellabox. Let's take a look. Okay, again, to find out more information, and this is information only, this is not about subscribing quite yet, because when does that happen? May 4th. But to find more information and to sign up for emails letting you know that it's live and it's ready to go, then go to Me Time Delivered. You can click on any of the box subscriptions, and there on those pages, you're going to find a place for you to put in your email, and we'll just send you the information as it becomes available. All right, here's another little teaser video. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, I love that one. That was so funny. Good job, marketing team at Kimberbell. That was pretty clever. All right, and why not? Let's show you one more. Okay, so is it all starting to come together for you? And how Me Time is separate than Kimberbell, but it houses the Bellabox. All right. I know there's confusion because it's new, but we're happy to help answer any of your questions. And if you have any concerns, email us. Always email us. That is the best place to get the right answers. All right. That is the place where if you go directly to the source, we can help you out with those questions. All right. Or concerns. The last thing I want to show you, well, a couple more things, is now that you know the whole Me Time brand and what the available options are going to be, I want to show you the little video, the hype video again, so that again, you start to go, okay, it makes sense. I see what's going on. Let's take a look at the video about Me Time in general and the 3 different subscriptions that will be available. There you have it. MeTimeDelivered.com is where you want to go for all the details. But also check out our blog where we and we'll post the link again here so that you can see even more details about each of those boxes and the relationship between MeTime and Kimberbell and the different brands and all the things. All right. Okay. Any last questions before I move on to our last part and the giveaway, right? Videos are cute. Rita says, oh, I'm glad you like them. Love the French theme. My favorite. Yes, it is a fun one. And it's a nod to all things French, right? The beautiful florals, the chic colors, the embellishments, the some of the iconic themes that you think about. But it's so much more than just that. It's truly a machine embroidery experience that's really going to wow you. I'm super excited for you to be able to have it and to be able to start all those projects. Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So let's see. The next thing I want to do is show you something else besides me time stuff, right? And that is, I want to end like I did last week with another little 1-ish minute tutorial that may just help you with one of the dreaded things we all have with machine embroidery. Do you know what the P word is? The P word? Yes, it's puckering. Puckering. Oh my gosh, how many of us are so excited to put that design and stitch it out, and you put it just on the most beautiful shirt, or you put it on a bag, or you put it on a towel, you put it on a quilt block, and then when it's all said and done, there's puckering. Oh, that's the dreaded word for all of us, right? Yeah. Becky says, I hate puckering. I know, I do too, and it happens, but we have a way to help prevent that. And I'm going to show that to you here in this 1-ish minute clip. And then I'm going to tell you how you're going to win a whole lot of stabilizer, including the stabilizers I'm talking about in this video. The one stabilizer I want you to remember about puckering, that is Kimberbell Fusible Backing. You're going to love it. It's different than anything else that's out there. And let me show you the video to describe how to make it work for you. Maybe, maybe not. Let me see. Where did that video go? Oh, you guys, I think did I not have it? Oh, the video. Okay. I'm not seeing my video. Let's try one more thing. In the meantime, what other questions do you guys have? Let me see where I can find this. No, not that one. Okay, guys, what I'm going to have to do is tell you to go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. And I can't even bring it up on my screen right now. But I want you to go to YouTube, and I will play this another time. But it is my top 4 ways to avoid puckering. Boy, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? I give you 4 specific things you can do to avoid the dreaded puckering in your machine embroidery projects. And fusible backing is one of those key things. All right. So I want 4 of you to win a bundle of Kimberbell stabilizer. And all you have to do is just chime in with a note about how excited you are to try Kimberbell's fusible backing. That's all you have to do. If you've already tried Kimberbell's fusible backing, let us know how you like it. There is a difference. And the thing I like about this is that I put it on the back of just about everything. Okay, I put it on the back of all of my quilt blocks. I put it on the back of all of any kind of background that I'm stitching onto. I will fuse our fusible backing behind it. Then in addition to that fused backing that stays in there permanently, it's quite thin, but substantial, okay? It's thin enough so that it your fabric still is nice and supple. It's going to be soft, still like fabric. It's not going to be stiff like some other interfacing type products are. But this will keep things really, really nice for preventing those puckers, or preventing greatly those or reduce greatly the puckering. So fusible backing is one of the things I talk about in the video. I also talk about spraying your fabric with like a starch alternative, kind of like Best Press. That's a good one. So spraying it using the fusible backing, it fuses into your project and stays there. Then you would use, behind that, you would use either a cutaway or a tearaway stabilizer. Okay, so cutaway stabilizer, I put my slap bands on here because I've already opened up the packaging, right? Medium tearaway stabilizer. If I were to open this, guess what I've got? I've got a slap band for that too, so that it doesn't come unrolled and I know what it is. If I were to open up these, here's the heavy ones, heavy cutaway, heavy tearaway, I might not know what it is after this label is gone. So therefore, having one of the slap bands is really going to help. All right. So in the video, I talk about the stabilizer to use and such. So check that video out. Again, it's Kimberbell. Let's see. Go to the YouTube channel for Kimberbell. While you're there, like and subscribe. Okay. And if anyone from Kimberbell out there has has a link to this video on YouTube, I would love for you to post. It's my top 4 ways to prevent puckering. Oh, it looks like it just got posted. Thank you, someone from Kimberbell. All right, because I want it to be able to help you too. And 4 people are going to win a bundle of fusible backing, cutaway stabilizer, and tearaway stabilizer. All of it. All right. So all you have to do is just tell me you'd like to give it a whirl. Give it a try if you've never tried it. And if you have tried it, let us know how you like it. And you may just win some more, right? So you can post over at our main Facebook page right underneath this video, or you can post over on our YouTube channel. Always like and subscribe while you're there. And you just may be a winner. We announce the winners on Friday morning on our Facebook page, so tune in for that. All right. All right, everyone. I hope today's What's New Wednesday helped you find out not only what's new, but also clarified some very understandable questions you have about me time, Kimberbell, Bellabox, all the things. Stay tuned for next week, Wednesday, May 4th. That is when the reveal will happen. It will happen at this same time for What's New Wednesday, but actually, it's going to be the reveal of the Bellabox. I'm super excited. We're going to be filming from a different location, and you're in for a real treat to find out what's in the box. Oh, you know our team. They've gone over the top with some really cool ways to present what's in the box. So tune in next Wednesday. And then the Wednesday after that is May 11th. I'm going to invite a friend or two to join me to answer your questions about Perfectly Pieced. All right. Okay. In the meantime, have a wonderful day, everyone, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.